Hey everyone, it's David Brook with another video on how to get started with Air AI. Today I'm going to be talking with you about what is the knowledge base, how to actually take your sales script that you've generated inside of Air AI, how to connect it to a knowledge base, and how to test the actual script with your agents. Okay, so we're just building our greatest sales agent of all time. This is the script that we generated using the AI platform. So we put in information about our company in the last video, and then it generated this script for us. I'm in the real estate business. This is not the script that I use, but it's certainly a sample one. You guys can obviously tweak it for yourself. So again, what it's going to do is it's going to have the seed phrase right off at the start that's hard coded that says at the exact same time that the phone answers, "Hey, David." So it's going to be my prospect name. Now, obviously, this is going to pull from whatever contacts you actually upload here. I'm going to show you how to do that in another video, but it's going to have that show up, and then it's going to have a conversation. So let's say that we built this out, and we said, okay, this is fine. We're going to just test it out today. In the bottom right-hand corner, you're going to actually go ahead and hit Talk to Agent, and then you're going to hit Call. Okay, and as soon as you hit Call, it's going to ring on my phone here. I'm going to answer it. Hey, David, it said. Hello.
Hey there. How are you doing today?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. I'm just calling to check in on your home search and see if there's anything I can assist you with. Is now a good time?
Yeah, it's okay. I'm a little bit busy right now. I'm trying to record a video so people can understand how to use Air AI, but what's up?
No problem at all. I totally understand that you're busy. Just a quick question before I let you get back to your video recording. How long have you been looking for a home?
Well, I started looking for a home back in 2023, and then I stopped because interest rates got really high. Can you help me with that?
Absolutely. I can understand how high interest rates can affect the home buying process. We have a team of experts who can guide you through the current market conditions and help you find the best options. By the way, what realty search portals have you been using?
I've actually been using Zillow.com in order to find a house, but I really haven't found the perfect house yet. I just can't seem to find one in the neighborhoods that I'm looking in.
I see Zillow is a popular platform for home searches. It can be challenging to find the perfect house in a specific neighborhood. Can you tell me more about the neighborhood you're interested in? Maybe I can help you explore other options.
Yeah, sure, man. Yeah, I'm looking for something with a cul-de-sac. I want my kids to be able to play basketball in the cul-de-sac like I did when I grew up. So that's pretty important for me, and I want great school systems.
That sounds like a great plan. Having a cul-de-sac for your kids to play basketball in is definitely a nice feature. And finding a home in a neighborhood with excellent school systems is important too. We can definitely help you find options that meet those criteria. By the way, have you come across any homes that have caught your eye during your search?
You know what, man? My wife really does a lot of the searches. I'm just, honestly, I don't know how you got my number, maybe off of Zillow or something like that. But, she's really the one you should be talking to.
I completely understand, and I apologize if I reached out to the wrong person. It's not uncommon for us to reach out to both partners involved in the home search. If your wife is the one primarily handling the searches, I'd be more than happy to speak with her as well. Could you please provide me with her contact information so I can reach out to her directly?
Yeah. Her name is Mary, and you can reach her at 1-800-DON'T-CALL.
Thank you for providing Mary's name. I'll make a note of it. Before I reach out to her, I just wanted to ask if you have any specific questions about the home buying process that you'd like me to help you with. I'm here to assist you in any way I can.
Yeah, man. You know what? Maybe just call me tomorrow. Call me tomorrow. I'm really busy right now recording this video.
I understand that you're busy with your video recording, but before I let you go, I just have one more quick question. Is it all right if I call you back tomorrow to discuss further? It will only take a few minutes of your time.
It's fine. Tomorrow's fine. Great. Call me in the afternoon.
Sounds good. I'll make a note to call you tomorrow afternoon. Thank you for your time today, and I look forward to speaking with you tomorrow.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, you too. Yeah, bye. Now, that's an example of how you can talk with your agent. Now, many of you might say, that's amazing. I absolutely love it. And it is. It's truly incredible. But one of the things I wanted to share with you is that this bot, although it has the knowledge and understanding through the Chat GPT and other large language models, or how you would generally respond, how a human would generally respond, what it doesn't have is it doesn't have a knowledge base. These are examples of knowledge bases that we have built over time. And I'm going to show you, what they look like. That would show up if you had a specific thing like, hey man, could you tell me a little bit more about your company? So it doesn't know me. It would have to Google or use ChatGPT to find a search engine to find Brook Team at EXP, and then it might be able to find enough information about us. Or it might say things like, I'm really uncertain about interest rates. Are there any products that might be helpful to me? You might have a specific response that would be other than what you would find on the internet somewhere, because that's where it's pulling from. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to say, listen, you could go to the internet for one of these knowledge bases, this massive, terabytes upon terabytes upon terabytes of information, but I actually have the information that I'd like you to use. And that's what a knowledge base is. And that's what I'm going to show you today. And so what you'd want to do is you'd want to go back over to the create section, and then you'd want to go to your knowledge bases. When you get to the knowledge base, you're going to go to the top right-hand corner and click new knowledge base. And so for this one, you might say like real estate knowledge base. Oops, excuse me. And so you can create it that way. Now, when it's blank like this, it's going to look blank. You can either do one of two things. You can either manually add an FAQ card, and that would be like, let's say you started your business and there were, you had a sales script for your sales team and they had 15 common objections that showed up. And in my industry, I'm just going to give you mine in the sales industry. Can you sell my house for cheaper or reduce your commission? I've got a friend who's already in the industry. I'm going to stick with my current agent. I want someone who's located in my town. All these sorts of examples. So in this example, what we would do is we'd select this and we'd say, I want a realtor who lives in my town. Do you live in my town? Now, if they say something like this, and when I mean they, if the lead says something like this, you want to give it a response, and it's gonna start to see how you're answering these. So it's gonna say, you're gonna say, I totally understand. Having someone who is local to your community and home is important, especially when it comes, to speaking from experience about the best features of living where you are. Okay, let's say it's that. So you're validating the phrase right up front, and then what you want to say is, but if I may, would it also be possible for someone to live nearby and have extensive information about your area, and better yet, a 14-step, this is ours, right? A 14-step sales process to generate the most amount of activity for your home. You see, where I live doesn't matter as much as how I can help others see that your home is the best place for them to live. Some script like that, right? And you'd want to put that in there. So as soon as you put that there, now all of a sudden, if the prospect says, oh, I've got I need to have an agent who lives in my town. Now the AI bot might say, if it doesn't have a knowledge base here, it could say, I totally understand. Having someone who lives in your house, in your town is probably very important to you. I completely understand that. But then if they say, do you live in that town? The AI bot might say, well, no, our company is based out of, Hartford, Connecticut. And they say, okay, great. Thanks again for the call, but you're not the real estate agent for me. And so this way, it's really important to have some sort of directing to the conversation that's not derived or pulled from what we'd call unsupervised data. So the internet is unsupervised for the most part. And so if ChatGPT or this AI goes looking for the information about having someone, a realtor, live in that same town as the house that they're selling in, what they might find is like, yeah, that's actually a pretty good idea. And it might agree with them. But what we're trying to do is direct the conversation based upon our own knowledge that we would have and how we would interact with the customer. So hopefully this gives you guys a good idea as to how real estate knowledge bases work. Once again, you can actually use this if you've got an entire FAQ flashcard. That's super simple. We did that. We actually just sat down with our team. We came up with a ton of them. I have them completely built out. I'll just show you ours. I have them completely built out for insurance, agent invitations for agent attraction. If you're into like growing your downline, if you're in EXP Realty and all the benefits that happen with that. If you're into growing a brokerage, I don't care what brokerage you're a part of. These are great land acquisition deals, lead follow-up scripts, your recruiting, expired listings, all of those. We have all of those pre-built for you. So I'm happy to connect you with those. Once again, click that affiliate link below and sign up that way. Even if you sign up for your own demo account, go ahead and re-click on that one and open up a new tab, and then I'll be able to get you into some of our Slack communities. So, all right, guys, this is knowledge bases and how to connect. In other videos, I'm going to go through a few other details into how you can make your scripts absolutely amazing on Air AI. Thanks.